I was asked the other day if there was a certain type of person that was most susceptible to become an addict, an alcoholic, a food addict, a smoking addict, a drug addict. And I said, oh my God, yes. There's two major traits I'm going to share with you right here that increase the odds of someone becoming addicted to something in life. Sex, money, gambling, doesn't matter. You're tuned into David Essel's Daily Video Boost, your exclusive online video community, giving you ideas and thoughts every day to lift you up. Take notes, take notes. Don't trust this to remember a damn thing in life because it's way overloaded. And then do one thing today you'd rather not do. So there's two types of personality, or I should say one personality and one habitual experience that creates or increases the odds of someone becoming an addict in life. Now, when we talk about addicts or addictions, we're talking about codependency, sex, love addiction, food, nicotine, alcohol, drugs, gambling, spending, blah, blah, blah. The list is a billion, right? Billion miles long. So number one is that individual that has, from when they were a little kid between the ages of 0 and 18, has seen mom and or dad or older brothers and sisters, grandmothers, grandfathers continuing to ingest in an addiction. That addiction could be enabling. That addiction could be smoking, alcohol, everything I mentioned before. But one of the biggest traits of individuals that have addictions later on in life, and sometimes later on starts at 12, is because of the fact that they saw in their environment individuals who were addicted to substances and or behaviors, and it looked like it was normal. If mom and dad, if grandma and grandpa, if aunts and uncles, if brothers and sisters do it, well, it's okay if I do too. So that's number one. The second is a personality trait, and those individuals that are most sensitive in life, unfortunately, have a higher propensity of the potential of addiction than those who are not as sensitive. And it makes sense, doesn't it? This world can be so damn cruel. Just look at the news. Recently, well, I don't know how many children it was, up to 29 years of age, out in the West, where that the parents had abused them for years and years and years. It's such a sick and saddening story, right? Okay. Anyone who watches the news, if you have a highly sensitive nature and you read that kind of stuff and you watch that kind of stuff, one of the things we want to do is go, time out, man. This world is too rough. Maybe you're an extremely sensitive person and you grew up with extremely demanding or demeaning parents, or aunts, uncles, grandmothers, grandfathers. Maybe you had teachers that always looked at the wrong. Maybe you have partners that always tore you down. Well, if you come from a very sensitive personality type, at some point, if you don't learn extremely healthy coping skills, you're going to look for a way out. All addictions do this. They call for a timeout in reality. The number one cause of all addictions in the world, doesn't matter what it is, has nothing to do with genetics, not the cause. The number one cause is our inability to cope with life's emotions. So I want you just to write that down. Number one is that if you saw growing up the habitual use of something, a behavior and or a substance, that is a high indicator of the potential of addiction. Look, if you're a parent, look at your own habits. And then number two is that if our child or our children, or maybe you as an adult, have an extremely high sensitive nature, then we're trying to escape the difficulty, the challenges, and the toughness of this world. Make sense? Let your friends and family know that we are on the air for them as well. Get them to sign up for the Daily Boost so that they can get these lifts every day as well. And if you're sitting here watching and going, man, it's really time for me as a 20-year-old, a 50-year-old, a 90-year-old who's heavily involved with addiction to codependency or substances, I need some help. Email me at talkdavid.com. And maybe you're a parent with a child that's struggling. I can help you in that direction too. You and I will work one-on-one together, and all of our work is guaranteed. Nothing to lose. Okay, that's at talkdavid.com. Have a beautiful day.